Short Scary Story Fasting by Isaac Stone. I have loved eating since I was little. I was extremely obese. Everyone said I was cute, but as I grew older, obesity became synonymous with ugliness. Seeing countless admirers of other slim women, and at the age of over 20, I have never been in love, which made me very self-conscious. It wasn't until I learned about fasting for weight loss that I slowly slimmed down. Later, I got married, thinking it would bring me happiness, but soon I fell into misery. My husband had an affair while I was pregnant and we often argued. He moved out a few months before our daughter was born. I was devastated, but I had to stay strong for my daughter. Time passed quickly, and my daughter has grown up. I feel very satisfied, but as the saying goes, raising a child for 100 years is accompanied by 99 worries. While she is growing up healthy, she has brought me great distress. My obese genes gradually affect her. For a normal person, even if their weight significantly increases, it is not possible to double it in a few months, but she has doubled her weight. Seeing a woman who weighed 100 pounds become 200 pounds is terrifying. But my daughter doesn't seem to care. She eats heartily and has multiple meals a day. As someone who has been through it, I once pleaded with her to eat less while gently brushing her back, but she seemed to ignore it and just laughed it off. Others say she is beautiful and could participate in beauty pageants. I am well aware that they either don't want me to be unhappy or they want to mock me. My daughter's rebellion, perhaps also because of my husband's affair, caused a relapse of my depression 6 months ago. The doctor told me to take medication regularly and said that my condition is very common, so I shouldn't worry too much. I asked him if he has a daughter. He showed me a family photo, and his daughter in the picture had a proportional figure. I asked if his daughter was dating anyone. He said not yet, but many people pursue her. No wonder he can make such careless remarks. Every day, as I look at my daughter who eats to her heart's content and sleeps when she's full, I become more worried about her future. Since she doesn't care for herself, I will take matters into my own hands. I have decided to help her lose weight using the 168 fasting method, which means not consuming any food with calories for 16 hours within a day, and eating normally during the remaining 8 hours. I recall that the most difficult part of fasting at the beginning was not being able to eat starchy foods. Luckily, my daughter never eats rice or noodles. During the first hour of my daughter's fasting, she was loudly protesting due to hunger. However, after a few hours, she became calm and her crying became weaker and weaker. At night, I slept well, unlike normal days when my daughter would wake me up several times during the night. I haven't experienced a good night's sleep in 6 months. The next morning, exactly 16 hours had passed. I brought her first meal of the day to her mouth, but she didn't even have the strength to suck, and her eyes remained tightly closed. "Baby, don't sleep, eat," I said to my daughter, holding her in my arms.